Hey everyone, Mars the Troller here. So today it is our 200 sub special. So I have a top 10 worst killer list for you. It's just absolute sadness, absolute disgusting. The top 3 killers, I honestly just every killer on this list is really bad. But when you get up there, man, I think you will guaranteed cry of laughter, just sadness and disgust on their killers' faces. So yeah, let's get right into it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is a really long video. It means a lot, and this is our 200 sub special. So yeah, let's get right into it with number 10. So our number 10 entry is OP Spirit gets bullied by noobs. So there's a variety of reasons for why this killer is in our number 10 spot. But to start off, let's go with that she never respected pallets. She always ended up getting stunned and teabagged every single time. She's missed a variety of hits. Some of these hits that she's missed is literally the most insane things that have yet to happen to me. I've had some really, really bad killers, but honestly, this killer is just one of the worst I've ever seen in my life. Really, really sad. Okay, so at number 9, we have the video I made Freddy uninstall because of this. And let me tell you, when I say that the spirit was bad, this killer was worse, okay? It was actually pretty close because both of them failed at 2 very specific things that were both similar to each other. The first reason why Freddy is even worse than the spirit was because this hit that he hits is literally even worse than what the spirit did. I don't know what goes through their heads when they try to hit some of this stuff, but that honestly was just mind-blowing. To this day, the fact that not hit me, it's just insanity. Another reason is I 360'd him at one point and he just completely lost me. Like, what are you doing? And anytime that I saboteur and then dead hard in the killer's face, that's when you know they're really, really bad. So yeah, this one is definitely number 9 for sure, and wow, that is sad. Okay, so at number 8, we have the worst Legion you have ever seen, 100% guarantee. Now, as well, there are plenty of reasons why this killer is bad. You should just go check out the videos. Every single video that I have said so far, there's going to be a description down below. Check them out because honestly, you just can't give these videos enough justice without covering every single aspect of these absolutely horrible killers. Horrible. Let me tell you, the top 3 killers on this list, I don't even think you'll believe me of how bad they were. I think you'll think I'm they're my friends or something because that's how bad they were. Okay, so let's get into this. So the reason he's number 8 is because we kept saboteuring his face 30 times I think on this video. I saboteured him so many times. We body blocked, 360'd, just entire destruction, absolute agony that he was in the entire time. You could tell by the time when you tried mooring me, which you saw at the very beginning of number 8, you just knew he was going insane. You knew he was quitting in real life. You know, it was just all over because really, when you get teabagged, when you're finally gonna mori the person that's been teabagging the entire game, and you get teabagged by his teammates after they've been saboteuring and just destroying you, I mean, what else really can you do except take the L and uninstall the game? Alright, number 7 we have, I made a baby hillbilly report me rank 20. So yeah, just looking back on this, I'm honestly a little speechless seeing how bad this killer honestly is. It is surprising to say the least. I don't remember him being this horrible. I remember him being bad, really bad. But this is just another level that anything below this is even acceptable as a killer, but this and everything else that you're gonna see after this is mind-destroying numbness, just insanity of what happens to killers when they get into the ring with us in these videos. It's just ridiculous. Every single time that I rewatch one of these videos, I'm just astounded at how bad really they get destroyed, 360 teabagged, everything that we usually do. It's just always happening, always just so sad. And I don't know what really to think of this. I'm just speechless of how bad this killer proved themselves to be against my friends and I. And yeah, that's why he's number 7. So at number 6 we have There Will Never Be a More Toxic Game, and let me tell you, this game was extremely toxic. I'm not sure if it lived up to the title, because there are super extreme toxic other games that we've had, but honestly this one is one of the worst. I think this might be the worst hillbilly, but obviously not the worst overall killer, but definitely most likely the worst hillbilly we've ever had. Just on top of just getting saboteured, the stuff he would hit, especially in the very beginning, I cannot believe he did not hit that. He did get saboteured quite a bit. Also, just dead-hearted. He relied very much on that chainsaw. I think that was part of his downfall. I don't think the hillbillies should rely that much on their chainsaws. I only use the hillbillies chainsaw typically when the survivor is really bad, but when the survivor literally proves to you that you are not going to hit them with a chainsaw, I don't know why you continue to use the chainsaw over and over again just to honestly get completely wrecked. And yeah, number 6 for sure. Now at number 5, we have new Silent Hill Executioner gets destroyed. Honestly, this killer was just so garbage, but the problem is there's just even worse killers than this somehow. I don't understand how you can be this bad. The only thing I can think of is that it was day 1 as killer, but even then this killer literally had no knowledge of what to do. They would hit nothing. This was when we started pallet stunning and the other person was slided over. This is what pretty much started it. This match was just all over the place. The killer had no idea what they were doing. We didn't know what we were doing anymore because all we knew, this killer was horrible and we were going to troll the heck out of this killer. And for that reason, it is number 5. Another just insane entry on this list. Now at number 4, we have one of my favorite matches. Mr. Polonia quits halfway through. So if you don't know, Mr. Polonia is one of the worst killers we've had. I have a whole playlist dedicated to him. So honestly, any single video on that playlist could be on this list. The fact that he is not number 2 or number 1 is only because he quit. He just had enough, okay? He didn't want to keep going on the match, and honestly, I don't blame him. If he did, though, go with the match, I honestly feel he would have been either number 2 or number 1. I'm not too sure about number 1, but definitely number 2. The fact that he would just chug those bottles, he would miss every single shot. He got body blocked like every single time he would try to hook someone. He would end up getting body blocked at one point in the very beginning, but it was everyone body blocking, and for that reason, he decided to quit. Honestly, it's just sad. It's sad how many killers have been destroyed, but this one for sure deserves to be number 4 on this list. So at number 3, it is Nurse Will Never Play Again Because of Me. And this is my most recent DVD video, and it is one of the worst killers I've ever played against. It's just ridiculous. What you see in this first clip right here, it's just absolutely insane. We just vaulted these windows, vaulted these pallets, just like completely wrecking, just teabagging, revaulting. Like honestly, just like farming in basement, 360ing in basement. I don't get it. I don't know what is up with the new matchmaking in this game, but I am a rank 2 to 3 and I should not be going against rank 20s every single game because this is what happens. Killers get decisive strike, they get teabagged, they get farmed, body blocked, saboteured. It's honestly insanity that we went up against this at my rank, and I feel bad for these killers at this point of the game because it's just so bad that they have to go against someone like me and my friends, especially if they're just like brand new killers, just want to try out, want to see if they can do anything against other rank 20 and 19. But honestly, they can't because they go against rank 2 and 3s, so just be my friends. And for all of these reasons, I think that this killer really deserves number 3. If you haven't checked out the video, check it out. It's crazy, and you won't regret it. These next 2 killers are definitely on a league of their own, but number 2 comes in for Happy Father's Day, Mr. Bologna Jr. So if you don't know, Mr. Bologna Jr. is Nathan Gracia. It was a joke. We started once we had like that argument. If you haven't watched that video, check it out as well. It's farming team in a basement, and so pretty much what happens, we go against this rank 20. I don't specifically remember what rank he was, but this had to be his first game. Like, come on. The things that he was doing. I 360'd every single time that he tried to hit me. I didn't even know at the end that every single time that I was 360'ing him, he had no add-on, so I was pretty much one shot the entire time. The stuff that he would miss, I don't get it. I don't get it. How we go against these people. And this was before the new matchmaking started, so definitely just some weird stuff going on. And wow, these number 2 and number 1, league of their own, one of the worst players, killers I've ever seen. It's a pretty underviewed video, so if you haven't seen it, make sure to check it out. It's a good time. We finally made it, guys. The number 1 worst killer is funniest video you'll ever see. So honestly, I still think this is the worst killer in the entire library of my videos. I think this might be the worst match for the killer ever in Dead by Daylight history. I'm not exaggerating. looking at this again, I can't. Every time that I rewatch this, I just die of laughter. The stuff that we did to him was insane. We'd literally at the beginning, he was healing in front of him and he missed. He'd miss everything. He'd place a trap and then immediately re-trap himself with the trap. I don't understand how we got put against him. This really was this killer's very first match. Everything that we did, we body blocked countless times. The very end, what we did to him, insane. We duck walked to the exit twice. He missed while we were duck walking. The very end, he did get me, and somehow Jesse ended up body blocking for me. And I don't know. All I can say is this was, without a doubt, the worst killer that I've ever seen in Dead by Daylight, and probably the worst killer ever in Dead by Daylight history. So there you guys have it. That is the 10 worst killers that I've ever played against in Dead by Daylight. If you guys want me to do more videos like this, make sure to let me know. Thank you guys once more for 200 subscribers. I never thought I'd be here, and I hope we just continue growing. We continue getting more people to support the channel, to watch it, and we can all just grow and keep watching more DBD videos and keep trolling more and more killers every single day of the freaking week. So yeah, guys. Once again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like, comment, sub, and share this video to your friends that enjoy DVD or anyone in general. This video took way too long, so I definitely won't be making top 10s very often, but I will do them every once in a while if you guys want me to. So yeah, see you guys later. Thank you so much for 200 subs, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.